So this is not new news, and this is just another reminder that we are all going to have to pivot or die. Hello, how are you doing? I just had to hop on here because I want to talk about the recent announcement that the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, made recently about the changes happening on the Instagram platform that might have had many of you saying, please no. Recently, Adam made a big announcement about a few changes that are coming to the Instagram platform, some of which are awesome and are such a benefit to small business owners. So definitely go check out that original announcement. But we're just going to zero in on one, okay? We're going to zero in on the fact that he said, and I paraphrase, Instagram is no longer going to be a photo sharing platform. Really what he said was, Instagram doesn't want to be known as a photo sharing app any longer. And what he means by that is that they have seen the success of TikTok and YouTube, and those are the competitors that they have their eye on. They have seen the success of video format, video content on their platform as they've kind of made changes and pivots. And they've also seen obviously the success of platforms like TikTok and YouTube and video content in general. And so they're very smartly saying, we're going to need to pivot to keep up. And so they're making changes to the app accordingly, which I applaud them, right? Every small business needs to be aware of what's happening in the industry, aware of what's happening in our competitors, and we have to pivot according to what the industry is asking for. Now, for many of you that are like, I don't like video. I don't want to make video. Like, what am I going to do? I already have an Instagram strategy. Like, does this mean that we no longer need images? Like, what's happening? What do I do? I just want to speak to that, okay? I think there's three main takeaways that I want to encourage you guys with. And then I just want to give you also my personal response to those changes, which is kind of bummed. I mean, I'm kind of bummed out. I'm a photographer. I've been a photographer for 15 years, okay? I personally prefer photos for visual inspiration. I just prefer photos over video. So as just an end user of the Instagram platform, I'm a little bummed because if I wanted to consume video content, I would have been on TikTok or I would have been on YouTube, and I'm not. I'm on Instagram because I want to see photo content and a little smidge bit of video. I like video. I love to be entertained by awesome dance videos also, but I'm not, if I wanted all video, I'd be on another platform. So as an end user, I personally am just a little bummed. As a photographer, I'm a little bummed because I just personally prefer images to video. But I do not think, and this leads me into my first point, I do not think that images are going anywhere big picture as it relates to how you use them within your digital marketing and brand creation and brand identity. So images have withstood the test of time and the advancements in social marketing and all of the changes that we've seen over the last 5-10 years in digital marketing strategy. Images have stood the test of time, and they're going to continue to stand the test of time. Images in general are not going to go anywhere. So I'm not particularly worried about that at all. And I even think, as it relates specifically to the Instagram platform, that we're not going to see your photo feed disappear overnight. I think Instagram is going to be very strategic about the changes that they make, what actually ends up turning into a tangible change on the platform. I think it's going to really depend on the feedback that they get. So let them know what you think if you don't like those changes, but they're going to be listening and they're going to be making changes accordingly. Images are not just going to overnight disappear off of Instagram if they ever disappear off of Instagram entirely. One of the places that I think images still play a key role is when somebody lands on your profile, okay? When someone lands on your profile because they're trying to scope you out and see what you're all about, get to know you a little bit more, they're going to land on your feed still, and they're going to see something. And what they need to see still in those 2 seconds is they need to see a snapshot, immediate compilation or projection of who you are and what you do. They need to be able to land on your feed and within the first few seconds know who you are and know what you do without having to sift through and watch a bunch of reels and videos, okay? So Images, whether it's just as the cover of your reels or as still images, as carousels, I think personally are still going to play a large role on Instagram and play a role within how your business shows up on that platform. All right. Again, if I land on your feed, I don't want to have to watch a bunch of videos to find out who you are and what you do. I want to see it in a moment. I want to see it in a snapshot. And I'm going to, as an end user, make snap judgments about you and your business based on what I see when I land on that feed. So that's my 2 cents on that. I don't think images are going to disappear even off of that platform. And I think at least for now, they continue to play an important role. So I don't think everyone needs to overnight abandon images, which leads me though to my second point, which is if you do want to grow on that platform, and if Instagram is your primary digital marketing strategy or is a really influential part of your digital marketing strategy, then you are going to need to play their game and incorporate video, okay? That is the way the world is going. We have already seen Instagram making those changes and going in that direction. We've been talking about it. It's being talked about all over the online creative entrepreneurial community. So this is not new news, and this is just another reminder that we are all going to have to pivot or die on that platform. So you are going, if you want to grow on that platform, which you don't have to, that doesn't have to be your primary means of marketing your business. And there's argument for and against that. But if it does play a major role in your marketing strategy, then you're going to have to find a way to incorporate video. And it can be short form video. You don't need to overcomplicate it. It doesn't need to be high production, polished, lights, camera, scripts, backgrounds, It doesn't have to be like that. It can be casual. And maybe it should be casual. I think everyone's kind of craving authenticity and wanting to see kind of real life behind the scenes. So I don't think it needs to be high production value. So don't overthink it. But we are going to have to find a way to do that. Someone who does not love video and does not really care to spend time producing video, I'm going to have to pivot also. Like I'm going to have to make sure that I find ways to incorporate more video if we want to continue to grow on the Instagram platform specifically. Okay, we got to play their game. You don't have to play their game. That doesn't have to be your primary platform for marketing. But if you want it to be, then you're going to have to find a way to incorporate video, reels, IGTVs, lives. You're just going to have to play their game. Okay, that's the second point. Pardon me. Third part is that Instagram, this is just one more reason to listen to what I have been saying all along, which is you and I have got to diversify our marketing strategies, okay? If Instagram is renting, then email marketing is owning those leads, right? If you are counting on being on somebody else's platform and playing by somebody else's rules, then you are renting space. They can kick you out. They can charge more. They can change the rules. They can make it so that nobody sees your content. You are really just renting. You have no ownership over that relationship with your followers, potential customers on that platform, compared to things like email marketing, where you own that relationship, right? You can continue to control the fact that you show up in someone else's inbox. Yes, there are things behind that with deliverability of emails and strategy there as well. I'm not saying there isn't, but email marketing is so much more like owning the relationship, where social platforms like Instagram is like renting the relationship. And I do not want the success of my business to rise and fall on what the powers that be at Instagram determine about who's going to see what and what they're going to see on that Instagram platform. Okay, so this is just my encouragement to you. If you haven't already, please, pretty please, diversify your digital marketing strategy. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and certainly don't put all of your eggs in Mark Zuckerberg's basket. I want to see you succeed. And that means, like having our foot in a lot of different digital marketing strategies on Pinterest, on Instagram, maybe on YouTube, certainly in email. And then sure, keep showing up on Instagram as well, but just make sure you're diversifying your strategies. And please, 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 please consider email marketing as a primary marketing strategy. And then a note, like on a secondary strategy, and as it relates specifically to video, personally, if I'm going to start spending my precious time as a business owner creating video, I'm more inclined to create video on an app like on a platform like YouTube, where it is more searchable, discoverable, where it's going to come up in relevant Google searches and that kind of thing. So just, if you're going to start incorporating video, think strategically about it, or find a way to multi-purpose video content. But you're not going to see me spending time recording reels all day. If I'm going to be creating video content, if my team's going to be creating video content, we're going to be creating it strategically for a platform like YouTube, and then we're going to be finding other ways to repurpose it across other platforms. But that's just, yes, video is going to continue to be important, and we're all going to need to think about how to incorporate video, but be strategic with it. Don't make it all about vanity metrics on Instagram and growing your following on Instagram, right? At the end of the day, we're trying to pay the bills here, people, right? We're trying to bring home the bacon. So, yes, maybe incorporating video will get you more followers, but just make sure that those followers are converting into leads and that your strategy there is buttoned up, that you know what you're doing on that platform if you're going to spend time creating videos for that platform specifically. So those are my thoughts. Images aren't going anywhere. If you want to grow on the Instagram platform, if that's going to continue to be a primary digital marketing strategy for you, then you're going to have to play their game and figure out a way to incorporate video. You and I both. Okay. Right. 3, please diversify your digital marketing strategies, right? Let's not be at the mercy of any one platform that can change the rules on us overnight. Okay. That's just my thoughts on it. But what I really want to hear is your thoughts on it. Leave a comment below. How are you feeling about this? Is this overwhelming? Is it right up your alley and you've already been creating video and so you're just like really excited and you're seeing lots of momentum? How important is Instagram to your digital marketing strategy? Like, what changes are you going to be making? I'm just so curious to hear what the response is from the masses about this announcement that Instagram has made. And I would love to hear what you think specifically. So leave a comment below. Let's start a conversation. I'd love to just get to hear a little bit of your mind and how you're processing that for your business. We are doing the same over here. We're talking about implications for us. And at the end of the day, Social Squares is still going to be here to provide you the most incredibly gorgeous images to help you develop your brand identity, to help build customer loyalty, to help increase your perceived value, to help you come across as polished and cohesive. Images aren't going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're also going to continue to support you and your business and your marketing strategies. And the main way we're doing that right now is by giving you guys access to the Digital Marketing Essentials course, where we've pulled 15 months worth of training on Instagram marketing, Pinterest marketing, email marketing, also how to use styled stock imagery and holistic business marketing, including things like how I run this business in 16 hours a week. We've included all of that, video masterclass training and guides in individual modules in this Digital Marketing Essentials course that you now have access to for free as a just bonus content for your membership. So make sure you go check that out as you're kind of thinking through all of this stuff. But do not fear. Do not get worried. Do not change your strategy overnight. Do keep an ear to the ground. You can find all kinds of great responses on YouTube about this change and that kind of thing. But don't fret, friends. Don't fret. There's lots of ways to grow a business. If video is not for you, there is hope for you yet. There's just so many ways to grow a business, and let's not let our businesses rise and fall with changes that Instagram makes to their platform specifically. So I'm for you. I'm here for you. My team is for you. We're going to continue to support you every way we can so that your business grows. I hope you have a really fantastic rest of your day. And as always, I'll see you around the membership.